critics accusing the Clinton campaign of exploiting a Muslim war hero just to trap Donald Trump. But Trump now defending himself against criticism of the remarks on the cons in an interview this weekend.
I think I made a lot of sacrifices. I work very, very hard. I've created thousands and thousands of jobs. I have raised millions of dollars for the vets. I'm helping the vets a lot.
So, how should Trump have handled this, or do you like the way he's handling it so far? What is his message, and what kind of message does it send to Muslims?
Joining us right now to discuss is Dr. Zahoudi Jasser, president of the American Islamic Forum for Democracy and a former U.S. Navy lieutenant commander. He joins us today from Phoenix. Good morning to you, doctor.
Good morning. It's good to be with you.
It's good to have you as well, and your unique perspective. What do you think of where we are regarding this, the back and forth between Trump and the cons?
Well, I have to tell you, as an American Muslim who served, and I've dedicated my life, especially since 9/11, to fighting the scourge of radical Islam, political Islam. Our conservative movement, the Republican America that I knew and grew up in, is better than this. I think that, unfortunately, our inaccuracies sometimes that come from Mr. Trump, mixing Islam with Islamism, mixing Muslims with jihadists, has sort of given the opening to allow this to happen. And when the cons did what they did, yes, there was some political exploitation involved. Yes, as a conservative, I see them taking the platform of the Democratic Convention and I say, geez, this is a conservative idea they're talking about. It's about the Constitution, about Americanism, against theocracy. These are conservative ideals, and yet they stole them because we have been too busy. And Mr. Trump's response about his sacrifices, etc. Listen, Gold Star families, I served 11 years. I'd never compare my sacrifices to those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. But yet the mainstream media has been ignoring us reformists for years. It's been ignoring this issue, and now, in the height of the political season, they're sort of co-opting this. Jasser, I have to tell you, it just tears me apart.
Having said that, the whole premise is erroneous. He never said Muslims shouldn't serve in the military. He never said that they don't have a role. He never did express anything but condolences for the cons. But when they fired back, he responded.
Well, he should respond to the issue. There's so much fresh, red meat out there from Islamic organizations that are apologists, that don't support our military, that don't support what we do abroad, don't support our missions against ISIS, support Muslim Brotherhood groups in America, don't want to call jihad, etc. But unfortunately, once you have a Gold Star family, just as when he made comments about prisoners of war, he made comments about our vets, there are things that we are above as conservatives, and our candidates should be above, and not sort of go down and criticizing the mother for not being spoken out. There are so many other things. I mean, there's no one been more outspoken about women's rights than myself in the Sharia atmosphere where they're oppressed. But to say that about a Gold Star family when she was a grieving mother really is not the conservative values that we should represent.
And Mr. Trump, if he was here, I'm sure he'd say, well, he said again, called their son a hero, but he said they came after me on that stage. Shouldn't I have responded? Is his take on that?
Yeah, all right.
Well, remember Mr. Bush's response to Sheehan, etc. There are ways to do this above the better way to do it than getting down to that partisan politics.
Dr. Jasser, thanks so much. Meanwhile,
thank you.